Hello, my name is John Andrejek, and this is my podcast. I prepared a song. I'm going to improvise it, and my answers will be the lyrics to this song. I'm just kidding. That would probably be a train wreck. I guarantee that. Did you have any public speaking experience prior coming to Full Sail? How did you feel about it? I did not have any public speaking experience before Full Sail, and I was extremely nervous about having to take this class, especially when I found out that there were 60 people in there. I didn't know how I was going to do it, how I was going to perform in front of everybody. Quite frankly, I am glad this is my last week here in this class. Do you feel comfortable with your communication skills? Yeah, I've always felt comfortable with my communication skills, especially now after taking this class. What were your eye contact, volume, projection, gestures, and movement like during your introductory speech? I'd say eye contact was there, volume and projection. Yeah, I would say they were there too. But gestures and movement, they were not really there. I was very confined behind my note cards during a lot of that. So gestures and movements, they were very minimal, I would say. What were your eye contact, volume, projection, gestures, and movements like during your persuasive speech? I would say the eye contact, volume, and projection were a little bit better than the introductory speech. Gestures and movements also just a little bit better than the introductory speech. Overall, very minimal, I guess is the word. What were your eye contact, volume, projection, gestures, and movements like during the industry professional speech? I think that each one of those got better than the last two. Eye contact was good. I would say volume was good. Projection was good. But gestures and movements, they were still very minimal. Overall, an improvement over the last two speeches. It does not apply to me. How effectively did you work in your group? It was good. Even though we had one group, and that was for the persuasive speech topic figuring out group. That group was good. I enjoyed working with them. They were very helpful in choosing the right topic for me. Were you nervous during any of the presentations? Yeah. Very nervous. Especially the first two. I thought that I could fan the front row with my note cards. I was shaking so much. How did the audience respond to your presentation? Did they seem engaged? I would say so. Yeah, I thought I wrote a good enough and effective speech to keep them engaged enough with just that. My PowerPoints, I felt, were good. They were done right and helped move my speech forward as I progressed through it. Were you satisfied with the time that you'd spent researching and preparing for your presentations? Yeah, I would say so. The persuasive speech, we had less time than the other speeches. Other than that, it wasn't bad at all. I don't remember who said it, but they said, you never finish, you just run out of time. And so that was pretty much my mentality with it the entire time. Did you spend time practicing for your introductory speech? Yeah, very little time. It was a shorter speech. I did spend time on it. Did you practice for one speech more so than the other? If so, why? I think I practiced my industry professional speech a lot more than the other ones just because I enjoyed the topic so much more than my other topics for my other speeches. Did you have any delivery or technical errors in your presentations? If so, how did you recover? Yes, I had a few delivery errors in my presentation, such as just tripping over myself in the middle of the speech. Also, I had technology error when the PowerPoint closed for my industry professional speech. At first, we resurrected the PowerPoint again, and we started off where it closed last. But then it happened again, and so I was forced to describe in words what those 5-second clips for the movies were so I can prove point for my topic and to the class. What speech did you enjoy giving the most? I would definitely have to say the industry professional speech. I enjoyed that the most because it was a topic I actually enjoyed researching. I think I enjoyed that speech the most. Which speech was the most challenging? Probably the introductory speech because it was our first real speech and I was nervous standing in front of the class, so that was probably the most challenging. What do you think is your biggest delivery challenge? Probably gesturing and movement is probably my biggest challenge. What do you think is your biggest challenge concerning research and preparation? I should spend a lot more time on an attention getter, first of all. Thank you for watching my podcast. My name is John Andrejek. Have a good one.